Howdy, howdy, everyone. It's Comic Book Lover Man here with you. I'm back again. Oh man, I have accumulated quite a bit of comic books since my last video. I'm just gonna go ahead and stop apologizing and stuff. I'm sorry it took so long. I apologized again. Okay, here we go. Now, I've got stuff from my local comic book store, from eBay, Mercari, whatnot. Oh my gosh, all the ends of the earth. I'm going to start out with my flea market finds, which was Saturday we went, and I found a lady that had two little boxes, and I sifted through, and she was doing $1 a piece, and I was like, okay, and mainly just cover buys. But I found out this one here has some money, depending on which place you look it up, but it's kind of like a key, and I just, Dark Side has always been a one of my cool villains list. I have his first appearance, and I just thought this was an awesome Dark Side cover. And that was one of the ones I got from the flea market. And then this Constantine, I like that cover. Very cool. I was like, it kind of, with the power of Shazam, got my attention. And that's Constantine #5 at Trinity Wars. And this is Justice League 40, the new 52. And these are both from the flea market. And this is another one from the flea market. This is Supergirl 40. It's also a new 52. I believe that's the last issue of this. I believe it is, yeah. And Supergirl #34. That was just a cover by two. Thought that was pretty cool. I always get these when I find it. Rot World, Secrets of the Dead, Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, #14. I thought that was pretty cool. I always get these. And this cover I'd been searching for, and I finally got it for $1, which made me really happy. Now this is #14. This is #15. Frankenstein, Agent of Shade. Both are new 52s, and I just thought that was so cool, him riding that Frankenstein horse with that sword. I thought that was pretty cool. Alrighty, I'll get these out of the way, put these over here, and now I'm going to get into some dollar buys, sorry. These are all from a dollar sale at my local comic book store. He does it about every summer. He has like a warehouse full of comic books, and he used to do sales at shows, and he's gotten too old to do that now, so he's just trying to consolidate everything into one smaller storage area to get rid of all of his old bulk. And he has these dollar sales, and everybody can pick up and fill holes in their collection and stuff. It's just really cool. Or just grab cover buys. And now, some of them aren't in good shape, some of them are in mint condition. But, no grade is, or some grade is better than no grade when you're hunting for a filler in a hole. You can always replace it. This is Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 3. Definitely needed that. This is a filler. Amazing Spider-Man #228. The superhero border one. This one's not in so great a shape, but, I was like, I still got to get it. This is Amazing Spider-Man 376. This was like right around the starting of the Carnage era. I have that one. I don't know why I grabbed it. Just sentimental reasons, I guess. This was, somebody handed this to me. He's like, "You're looking for Spider-Man," and he handed this to me. And I threw it in my stack, and I just went ahead and bought it. And then I come across another one, and I grabbed it. I was like, maybe they'll be pretty good reads. It's Avenging Spider-Man #5, which I like the cover. Really, really cool. And then this is Avenging Spider-Man #14. And includes a free digital copy. Huh. That is different. Okay, let me move this camera up a little, I guess, like that. Ay, ay, ay. Then I seen this one, and I was like, yeah, I got to get this Spider-Man House of M. I just thought that was pretty cool looking. I was like, yep, gonna get that one. And that's #4 of 5, so I can get that entire run. That'll make me happy. And I'm not sure why I got these, what I got, but I did. And I will show them to you because I already have them. And I'm not sure why I bought them again, but, I guess I can give them away to people later on, or maybe even trade. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. It's being a little bit of a goober to me right now. I don't know why. Okay. Yay. Yay. There we go. It's working again. Okay. Okay. Now, I already have several issues of this, and I got it again. This is that, it's kind of like a plastic cover over a paper cover with drawing on the plastic, and then you open it, and it's just the regular cover underneath. And this is Spectacular Spider-Man 228, I believe. Yeah. And I got 2 of these of the same. I was like, $1. What, I'm not, they're special editions. I think they were like, what, $3 when they come out or something like that. So, can't beat that. And they're both in excellent condition. Then I got the Spectacular Spider-Man. Oh man, my eyes are going. Where are you, glasses? Where are my reading glasses? Where be my reading glasses? I don't know where I put them. Are they up there? No, they're not up there. Not down there. Not over there. Well, dang. I'll just have to wing it. 230. Yeah, that's Spectacular Spider-Man 230. Now, the guy looks like Sludge from Malibu comic books. That's who he looks like to me. I don't remember him in any of the other comic books. I'm going to have to read that and see if this is like his first appearance and last appearance kind of thing. And then I found this one, which is not in the greatest shape, but for its age, it's not bad shape, is Spectacular Spider-Man 38, which I really like having that one. I'm getting closer and closer and closer to having the full run of Spectacular Spider-Man pretty soon. This is another older one that is not in the greatest shape, but it's a little bit better shape than that one. And this is 116 Spectacular Spider-Man with Sabretooth in there. And this is Spectacular Spider-Man 132. what is his name? Dang it, what is his name? Vermin. That is his name, Vermin. Little cannibal rat mutant. They're very dangerous, very, very dangerous. And then, oh, this is the newsstand version of 228 without the plastic around it. This is the plastic cover. This is what it looked like. And then I got another sludge-looking Spectacular Spider-Man. And then I got a king-size annual Spectacular Spider-Man number 2. Again, it is not in the greatest of shape, but for the age, it is in pretty good shape. And I was very happy about getting that. And I'm going to take those and put those over here. You behave. And then this is Spectacular Scarlet Spider number 2, which I have his very first original appearance before he was the Scarlet Spider, and he was just known as the Amazing Spider-Man's clone. Where they had all the clone sage going on and stuff. But yes, I do like the Spectacular Scarlet Spider. I like the Scarlet Spider. I kind of like that whole making 2 Spider-Man. It was pretty cool. And running across that I think it was Amazing Spider-Man 148 or 149. I'm not for exactly sure. I think it was 148. And this is Spectacular Spider-Man number 223. I already have this one. And this is a direct edition. And this is like the newsstand edition or direct edition or whatever without the die-cut cover. This has no die-cut cover. This one is the same, but it is with the special die-cut cover. You can feel the difference. When you open up the cover, you know, there's holes here. And that's Spectacular Spider-Man 223. This is Spectacular Spider-Man 37. This one is in horrible shape and will need to be replaced. One of the first ones, but still I wanted to read it. I want to get the first appearance of the Hive. Remember watching Saturday morning cartoons, Spider-Man cartoons, and it featured the Hive, where all the bees became one being, and they were changing all the people into like drones. You know, it was a cartoon, but that always stuck with me. And I'm like, dang it, I want to get his first appearance. And that's number 37, very bad condition. You can see probably that right there, that little rip on the cover. Well, not little, pretty big rip on the cover. Not gonna lie, that's a pretty big rip. This is Spectacular Spider-Man 227. This is part of the Clone Sage. And that was one of the failed clones of Peter Parker. And Kane, I believe his spider sense gave him the ability to look into the future and stuff. It was different. It was way different. It's like Morales. Oh, man, I wish I'd have started. That was such a cool run with Michael Morales comic books. I really enjoy that different type of Spider-Man genre like that. That was pretty cool. Him being, I think he's African American and Mexican American, I believe. I'm not for sure. But I watched the Into the Spider-Verse with him, and I've read a lot of the comic books, and I kind of kicked myself in the butt for not getting on that train quicker. I never thought I'd planned to buy some, but dang, they blew up so fast. It was like bam. And then I watched a video how a lot of these flippers will increase the price of comic books and stuff, and how they manipulate the market, and it really got me off the FOMO. I really now backed off of FOMO. I do not hunt down any of these new covers. I mean, once in a while you got one that will blow up, and like Michael Morales, and that just happened to be one I wanted. But they'll blow up like fire, and then within 6 months you're buying them in the dollar bin, and I'm staying away from that FOMO stuff. Now, I do buy expensive comic books from time to time. This is Spectacular Spider-Man 159. It was also $1. But I try not to buy the right off the shelf brand new comic book for like $100 bill. It's just I don't want to do that. This is Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 6. I do have this already, but, for $1 I went ahead and got it again. And this is Peter Parker Spectacular Annual 10. And very cool. But, yeah, I'm trying to stay away from that FOMO. They just drain you dry. If you can resist it, like most of the books you're going to want are going to drop drastically. It's like Ice Cream Man never really jumped on the FOMO train, but it has. Okay, this is Spectacular Spider-Man Annual 9. Has really, really taken off on just its merits of horror genre. And I am so glad that I bought A and B all the way through. Except for I had cover B on number 1. I never got cover A. And I do believe I showed it in the last video about how I got it. And that was amazing. I could not believe that find. That was amazing. Man, oh man. $300 comic book for $1.99 plus tax. I couldn't believe that. That's just, oh man, that is the luck of luck. Spectacular Spider-Man number 14. I was so happy to get that. I've been like debating and trying to find a deal on that thing, and then wham, right in my hands for $1.99. And I am up to date with the Ice Cream Man. I buy it every month that it comes out. I think somebody said, I think there's some kind of TV deal with that, which that's FOMO in itself right there. That drives comic books through the roof idiotically. The Spectacular Spider-Man 222. That's added to my collection. That was a good filler right there. And this is Spectacular Spider-Man number 9 Annual. I believe I already showed you that one. I bought that one again for $1. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm not on the FOMO wagon anymore. I finally broke it. It's like getting off crack, I don't know what it's like getting off crack. I've never been on it. But, man, it's like you see something come out. I gotta get it. It's like fighting that urge like, I gotta have it. But if you just wait, you'll get it cheap. The Scarlet Spider #1. Part 3 of 4, so this is a small run. So I'm going to be reading all these. I might, well, it depends on how good it is. I might end up getting the rest of them. Might. The Scarlet Spider what number is this? 3 of 4. That's 1 of 4. No, that's 3 of 4, and this is, I believe, 4 of 4, or 3 of 4, yeah. And then the Sensational Spider-Man. Now, I don't know anything about this. This is part 1 of 3, so I'm not sure about this, who this is, if this is Peter Parker or Ben Reilly. I'm not sure. I'll have to read that and find that out. That's the Sensational Spider-Man #1. This is the Scarlet Spider Unlimited, The Tomb of Kane. That's a one shot. And those have all been dollar comic books so far, except, well, they've all been dollar comic books, but the first set were the ones from the flea market. Losing my voice. Okie dokie, and this is the first issue of 2, Lois Lane Book 1. I was thinking this might have been worth more than it was, but I wanted to read these because I had got Book 1, and Book 2, and I'm not sure what the subject matter is, but I don't think Superman appears in these. So, something different. I just wanted to see what it is, and might be a good read there. Now, this is a Linsher, I can't even pronounce it, Linsher cover, however it's pronounced. Futures End, #1. This is Earth 2, #1. A red tornado, but a female red tornado, which is weird. But they do a lot of female versions of characters, the male versions. It's like I got, what was that? Maduke's female version. Thor, Doctor Strange. Man, there's just so many female versions. Sandman has a female version. It's just everybody has a female version, it seems like, which I've collected so many of those. I kind of go out of the way to try to get them if they're reasonable. Now, this one is Planet of the Apes, the Tim Burton one. This is the very first when they started rebooting the Planet of the Apes. This is the first one they did. I forget the name of the actor in there. I forget his name. He's a pretty good actor. Dang it. I forget his name. They got some kind of show about a restaurant. They have a family restaurant. This is an Elsewhere tale, Lobo Annual 2. I got it because it's Elsewhere. I always buy these Elsewhere tales, like Batman, Superman, all of those. They're kind of like a what if, and I like them because they usually give a different spin on somebody's life or something. Get him out of the way. Put it up like that. Okay, stay. I'm going to have to find somewhere else to stack these pretty quick. Okay. Batman. I can't even pronounce that. I wish I had my glasses. This is number 1 of this little mini series. This is number 2 of the mini series. Not sure how that's gonna go. Wanted to give it a read, and for $1 a piece, what are you gonna do? This one I got so I could give away to a friend. I have 2 of these already, and then I seen it for $1, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have this, so I wanted to get it. The League of Substitute Heroes. It's just comedy based of the League of Superheroes. All of these have weird, bizarre powers, and they don't work out really well. This one caught my eye too. I've been looking for this one, and boom, there it was in a dollar box. It's not in the best shape, but I don't know, maybe an 8.5, maybe an 8.0, but that's not bad for the age. And the official adaptation of the movie Little Shop of Horrors. I am not much on musicals, but I laughed my butt off watching this movie. This was a good movie. I liked this little movie right there. It was funny. Okie dokie. This is still number 1. I got this one, and a lot of people don't know, but Shaq actually played him still in a little movie, and he'll always be Shaq to me now. Still is always going to be Shaq. Shaq did a good job playing him too. I like Shaq. He is a good guy. Very nice man. This is Legion of Superheroes, the number 54, the start of like a brand new era. And I got it because everybody's going to say, it has foil. Yep, that's why I got it. Don't care what's in it. It's got foil. I'm like a 5-year-old that way. Ooh, pretty, pretty. I want it, I want it. This is a cover by because the main man's on there. I love Lobo. I got his first appearance, second appearance, third appearance. I've got about everything Lobo you can get. I think one of my favorite comic books is Prime Military Christmas with Lobo. Oh my goodness gracious. Now this, it's an adult comic book, adult base, but it is so funny. It will bring a tear to your eye. It is hilarious. This is Blood Syndicate Collector's Edition for $1. Still in the bag. It's got the card behind it. Still with the card. I have this one, but without the bag, and I got the card put up somewhere. And I was like, well, I'm just going to buy it and keep it in the bag. I know there's a big line on it with that keeping it in the bag, but I don't know. Maybe one day that will get super collectible and people will be like, oh, I got to have that. It's in the bag. It's worth 10 times more. Christmas with the Superheroes. I like these. I get Christmas specials constantly. Just like them. This one is super thick, so it should be a pretty good read. I just think it's cute. Superman's presence in lead. It's like, I wonder what she's giving Green Arrow. Yeah, I wonder if he's getting a batarang. Batman listening for ticking. It's just cute. All of it's really cute. I, for the life of me, forget his name every time. every time. Okay, move these. Put these back over here like that, under here. And let's see. War of the Gods, #1. I've always wanted to read this, and I've got the start now of it. War of the Gods, #1. This is also dollar books. All of these have been dollar books. War of the Gods, #2. War of the Gods, #3. And these are all in great shape. War of the Gods, #4. Now, I got a good jump on these, and I'm hoping his next sale coming up, I will find some more of these, because that's usually the rule, is if you find something like these in our line, that the next sale, he'll have some of the next ones. So I might end up with the whole run, which that's what I'm hoping, really, really hoping. Well, everybody, that's it for right now. I thank you all for watching. If you could give a thumb up. If you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this content, give me a shout out. If you don't, give me a shout out. And just thank everybody for watching, and you have a glorious day. Take it easy.